You are a warrior, navigating the chessboard of life, where pawns are relationships and the king is your sanity. A silent scream echoes. Victory is the only peace. You know that conflict surrounds you, from the boardroom to the bedroom, a constant reminder that in every interaction there's a winner and a loser. And the stakes are high. A wrong move loses you $10,000. A misstep costs you a relationship, and a miscalculation ruins your reputation. You feel it in your living room, where a careless comment from a family member can escalate into a full-blown argument, leaving scars that never fully heal. You've seen it happen to others, the devastating consequences of a battle poorly fought. The psychological driver is simple: fear of loss. It fuels every decision, every action, and every reaction. You've lost count of the times you've walked away from a conversation, feeling defeated, wondering what you could have done differently. You are a ship navigating treacherous waters, where the central metaphor of war applies. Every interaction is a battle, every conversation a tactical maneuver. You lose 30 minutes of sleep, 1 hour of productivity, and 5 years of your life to stress and anxiety. Efficiency, strategy, and cunning are the triad of skills required to win without fighting. Can you afford to lose now? Silence is a sword, and those who wield it well are the ones who emerge victorious. But at what cost? You've seen the toll it takes, the emotional drain, the mental exhaustion. Can you afford to lose again? To suffer in silence? Or will you find a way to win without fighting? To rise above the chaos, to claim victory, and end up back where you started? Remember when you were a child and your parents taught you to pick your battles? You recall the quote, "Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer." So you now approach every conflict with caution, careful not to provoke, careful not to escalate, but also careful not to surrender. You're a master of the silent treatment, a virtuoso of evasion. But deep down, you know that's not winning. That's just surviving. But what if you could choose to lay down your arms, to win without fighting? As the ancient strategist Sun Tzu once said, "The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting." And you can apply this wisdom to your daily life. You can choose to see every conflict as an opportunity for growth, every argument as a chance to refine your strategy, and every interaction as a battle to win without fighting. Because the greatest victory is that which requires no battle. Winning without fighting requires a deep understanding of the underlying mechanisms that drive human conflict. And it is here that the ancient wisdom of Sun Tzu's art of war can be applied to modern life. The principle of knowing yourself, knowing your enemy, is crucial, as it allows you to anticipate and prepare for potential conflicts, making you a more effective strategist. As Sun Tzu said, "If you know yourself but not the enemy, for every victory gained, you will also suffer a defeat." "I will not be swayed by emotions" is a mantra that can help you stay focused. By understanding your own strengths, weaknesses, and motivations, you can develop a stronger sense of self-awareness, which is essential for making strategic decisions. You are a general on the battlefield of life, where every interaction is a tactical maneuver. The principle of choosing the right battlefield is also vital, as it allows you to select the terrain that gives you the greatest advantage, whether it's a physical location or a metaphorical one, such as the tone of a conversation. "I will not engage on their terms" is a key phrase to remember. By choosing the right battlefield, you can gain a strategic advantage and increase your chances of success. You will transform your relationships. You will win without fighting. The psychological rationale is simple. When you feel in control, you are more confident. And when you are more confident, you are more likely to succeed. The principle of using alliances and diplomacy is also important, as it allows you to build relationships and gather support from others, which can be crucial in times of conflict. "I will build bridges, not walls," is a guiding principle. By building alliances and using diplomacy, you can create a network of support that can help you navigate complex situations. You will achieve victory. You will find peace. Now, let's see these principles in action. Imagine you're in a meeting and a colleague is trying to undermine your idea, saying this will never work. Typically, you would respond defensively, but instead, you take a deep breath and say, "I understand your concerns. Let's discuss them." The ideal outcome is that you address the concerns and find a solution that works for everyone. You are a master strategist. In another scenario, you're on social media and someone is attacking your opinion, saying you're wrong, you're stupid. The typical response would be to fire back with an insult, but instead you say, "I understand we have different opinions. Let's agree to disagree." The ideal outcome is that you avoid escalating the situation and maintain a positive online presence. You are a warrior, navigating the battlefield of online interactions. In a more complex situation, you're in a negotiation, and the other party is trying to use high-pressure tactics to get you to agree to something that's not in your best interest, saying, "If you don't sign now, you'll lose the deal." The typical response would be to cave in to the pressure, but instead you say, "I need time to think about it. Can we discuss the terms further?" The ideal outcome is that you get a better deal and maintain a positive relationship with the other party. You are a general, always on the battlefield. Here's a micro playbook for winning without fighting. I will stay calm under pressure. I will listen before responding. I will focus on the goal, not the emotion. I will build relationships, not walls. I will choose the right battlefield. I will use alliances and diplomacy. I will know myself, know my enemy. I will adapt to the situation. But as you master these tactics, you'll realize that there's a higher level of strategy at play, one that requires you to confront the ultimate paradox of conflict. The highest risk move is to confront your own shadow, the parts of yourself that you've been trying to hide or deny. For example, imagine you're in a conversation and someone accuses you of being selfish, and you respond with defensiveness, saying, "I'm not selfish, you're the one who's selfish." The conversation escalates, and you both end up saying things you regret. Conventional tactics fail here because they're based on the idea of winning or losing, rather than finding a deeper understanding. As the aphorism goes, the truth is not for all men, but only for those who seek it. Can you dare to confront your own shadow, to face the parts of yourself that you've been trying to hide and emerge victorious in the truest sense of the word? Real power begins when you pause instead of striking back, when you ask what part of that accusation might be true and why it unsettled you enough to fight. That moment, uncomfortable, quiet, unprotected, is where the conflict actually ends. So the question becomes, are you willing to stop defending who you think you are long enough to discover who you actually are? To help you in your path, you can try the no defense experiment for 7 days. 1. No arguing allowed. 2. Listen before speaking. 3. Stay calm always. 4. Focus on the goal. You'll notice an increase in social connections and a decrease in internal stress. As you integrate these principles into your life, you'll become a master strategist, navigating conflicts with ease and confidence. You are a warrior, victorious in every battle. The core benefit is inner peace. Practice mindfulness daily. You are a general, always on the battlefield, where every interaction is a tactical maneuver. Victory is silence. Take action now. Action matters now. Win without fighting. Remember, victory is silence.